Welcome to my beginner Pilates. Should last about 45 minutes. If you've not done Pilates before, then this is the one to watch first before you do any of my other videos. We really talk about the technique of Pilates, the posture, the control. So let's start. All you need is a mat or a little bit of space. If you don't have a mat at home, just create your own little space and let's get started. Okay. So right in the centre of your mat, let's just stand nice and tall. And I want you to have your feet hip width apart there, parallel hip width apart, and we just stand tall. There we go. So before we start, let's just try and relax the mind a little bit. That will help with our Pilates today. So let's take a deep breath in. And try and find a nice quiet spot. Inhale. And exhale. There we go. Let's bring those shoulders up and roll away. So just be careful, Pilates is fantastic for the body. If your back is a little bit twingy, then this will help. Just go careful and listen to your own body, and that is important. Okay, up we go and roll. Warming up the joints. I want you to think about standing tall. There we go. And lengthen those arms, shoulders down. And just do some nice gentle circles and really stretch that upper body. Inhale. And exhale. There we go. So try and control your breathing. Inhale. Ribs expand. Exhale. We bring them back in. And roll away. Let's get that good posture then. So you stay where you are. I'm just going to turn here to the side and place your hands on that pelvis area. We want to make sure we are in neutral, nice and level, so we can tilt bottom out and we can tuck. And we can do that again. Okay. So either one of these is back posture. These are slightly exaggerated, yes, out we go, in we go. Let's see if we can bring our pelvis in line there. So I'm holding it right at the front and right at the back. I'm feeling it. I want it to sit level, dropping down, no tilting. And that is good, neutral spine. We'll always have that natural curve here, okay, but it's not a big arch, it's just a natural curve. So if you've tucked under a little bit and it feels tight in the legs, it just means that your pelvis has been sitting in one of these positions a little bit too long and it's tightened up those leg muscles. So we want it level. So always think about when you're stood about, have you got good posture today? There we go. So if I turn back round to the front, I want you to think about a line all the way through the body and a piece of string there, giving us that lift towards the ceiling today. As we breathe from our upper body, inhale, exhale. There we go. Let's just warm up those toes and ankles this morning. So in Pilates, we always concentrate on our core muscles first, and that's really important, okay? So we take everything a little bit slower. It has control. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easy at all. It might look easy, but we're controlling the body and the muscles, so we might notice them shaking. There we go. Thinking about here, belly button towards the spine if you can. Lower down and relax those arms. Okay, so we want to think about the energy coming from there, or we can wrap a band or a belt around our centre, and we don't want it too tight, so slack it up a little bit and still maintain that good breathing from your upper body. Inhale, exhale. Can you keep your Pilates band on or your belt wrapping around here? It keeps our torso long. And it keeps the muscles or the energy just pulled in slightly there. So these muscles now are waking up. Our inner core muscles are switching on as we stand tall. Inhale. Exhale. There we go. Let's just take those arms all the way up. Deep breath in to chin to the chest, relax your arms. Relax the legs slightly so they don't have to be totally locked. And let's have a roll down. Let the head and those arms hang forward. Stay there. I just turn here, you can see the legs are slightly bent now. And we're just relaxing forward. Good to release tension from up here in the neck area. Inhale, exhale, and we roll back up, using those core muscles to help us out a bit. Shoulders back, head lifted, good posture, neutral spine. There we go, inhale. Exhale, roll. So it's important to get used to rolling down the spine, each vertebrae at a time. And that is quite different for some of us. So you will find that can sometimes seem a little bit strange at first. There we go. Maybe this time we can get a little bit lower when we focus on feeling that stretch down the hamstrings there. Bend the legs if they're tight. Straighten them if it feels good. Listen to your own body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Energy through your core. Make sure your band is switched on as you roll up. It's going to help you out. It's going to protect the back. Shoulders back. And head lifted. One more, then inhale to prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's roll. So it doesn't matter if you are here. Stick with your Pilates. Each time you do this, you will feel that maybe you can get a little bit further down each time. So don't overdo things. There we go. Relax at the bottom there for 4, 3, 2, 1. And always use your effort from your core to help you up. Shoulders back and head lifted. There we go. There we are. Great for spine mobility. Let's take the feet a little bit wider. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, squat. Hips and bum out. Energy into those heels. There we go. Inhale. Good posture here. Exhale. Arms come forward. And squat. Switching on those quad muscles here. And the bum muscles, the glutes. Exhale. So notice these are nicely controlled. Notice the muscles shake. Inhale. Engage your core. Exhale. We come down. Here we go. And inhale. Up. And exhale down. Let's stay here and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch. There we go. Let's just take these arms back here then and see how far we can get them. I am leaning forward just slightly there and push back. We get kind of tight in our upper body. So for some of you that will feel tight, and for others you'll be able to bring them together there, maybe. Good. Holding here. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Inhale, exhale. Make those movements a little bigger now. Inhale, scoop those arms forward around the back. Exhale, stretch. And just one more. Inhale. And exhale. And there we go. Good. Okay, let's take those legs again a little wider. Let's just work through those hips. A figure of 8 if you want. There we go. Just warming up those hip joints there. That was a hip click. You might hear the same. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can roll all the way down, using the legs if we need to, and stretch. There we go. So again, you can rock through those hips from here. If we're new to Pilates and to stretching, we might need to rest on the knees for now. Okay, let's see how we go. And just feel it lengthening away there. Inhale. energy through your core. Let's roll. Stacking your spine, shoulders back. And head lifted. There we go. Okay, nicely warmed up. Let's bring the feet back, hip width apart. Maintain that good posture. Take those arms out there. And focus the mind. Imagine your piece of string here. And let's just bring a foot forward on the mat. Just tap the toe gently up and down there. I want you to feel here your band muscles working now to help you balance. So if we are quite unstable, we could always place a chair in front here to help us out at first, okay? So this is a nice level one, toe tapping the mat. Concentrate, can we get shoulders and hips square as we lift and lower? And I want you to feel that these muscles are doing all the work, maintaining that nice long spine and breathing from your upper body. There we go. Maybe if it feels good, hold it here. There we go. Feel the body working. See mine shaking away and lower with control. Inhaling to prepare. Band goes on as we exhale. Take your arms out. Other leg, toe tap. Focus forward. There we go. Good. Keep balance. Keep those shoulders relaxed down, away from those ears. And maybe we lift and hold. These are all maybes. Start with the toe nearer the mat. 3, 2, 1. And in we go. Up and exhale, roll it back. There we go. So balancing is fantastic. It really does engage our inner core muscles. If we just tiptoe lift here, focus again. Maybe we squeeze into the legs, maybe we squeeze those glutes. We balance from here, we can focus. Take those arms out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come down, arms come down. There we go. So if we was to balance with bad posture, pelvis tilting one way or the other, our balance wouldn't be as good. So with that strong band, that good long spine, we can balance for longer. There we go. Okay, so let's roll down onto the mat. So I've got a little block here for when we lay down. Just a little pillow would be fine if you don't have a yoga block. Just stand at the very back of your mat with that good posture. Always check. I still check now. Is it in line? Am I tall? Inhale to prepare. As we exhale, let's roll chin to chest. We're going down, rolling down through the spine. We can bend those legs. Here we are. Now at this point, if you're not sure if you want to get down, again, use your chair. Make sure it's nice and safe at home. Or let's walk those hands forward here. All the way down into box position. Keep your toes tucked in for now. And I just want you to feel your energy here, belly button up to spine. So no sinking. So I'll show you what sinking means. This is where we just collapse into it. We've lost our posture. You want to lift up your shoulder girdle, lift up the upper body. You want to engage the core and keep our back as straight as we can. So that piece of string is here now, lengthening. And as we breathe, inhale, exhale, we really feel those muscles switching on. Inhale, exhale. We can stay right there. That actually is working the body rather nicely. Or we can try something a little bit more challenging by lifting the knees off and then placing them back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Spread the fingertips out so the wrists don't feel it too much. Inhale, engage your core, your band on. Exhale. And down. do a nice dolphin pose or child's pose, as you may know it. There we go. Fingertips forward. Inhale, exhale. And if you can't sit back on your heels just yet, you will be able to at some point. Here we go. Feel the lengthen. Feel the lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Good. Up we come. Say sorry to those wrists a little bit. And let's come down here onto the elbows. Hands together. You have that line through the body, remember. And let's just take the feet slightly back. And then we can glide forward here. So again, the back is a table. A little lift there, belly button up towards the spine. There we go. Breathe. Again. Possibly about now we can feel this working. This is a nice level 1 plank pose. Okay, building up the strength in that core. Breathe through this, guys. We never hold our breath. Inhale. Keep on holding if you can. If you need to break from this, we come back here. We have a moment. And then we come back down. Hands together. Energy forward. Belly button up towards that spine. Back is now straight. And we breathe. Inhale, exhale. We're doing okay, good. The back is always straight. It's nice and safe for anybody to do. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. And then off we go back into dolphin pose. Fingertips forward, lengthen, lengthen. Okay, so let's come back up into this pose. Now the wrists have had a bit of a break. Knees hip width apart if you can. Keep them there. Spread those fingertips out and we're going to go swimming. Okay, so let's keep our back nice and straight. Belly button towards the spine, up and away from your mat. Let's slide a leg along the floor. And bring it in. Keeping shoulders and hips square. Okay, so what we don't want is this kind of thing. No twisting going on. Inhale, exhale, the leg goes along the floor. Bring it back in and keep our body stable. Okay, inhale, exhale, so alternating. Stretch down the leg. Keep your hips and shoulders in line with the mat. No twisting. Effort comes from your core first. Inhale as you'll band on. Exhale, lengthen. If these are feeling okay, maybe a little lift of the leg now there. Not too high. Think about lengthening instead of the height. This is Pilates. We like to lengthen. Inhale, band on. Exhale, we lengthen along the mat. Can we lift it up just very slightly without the body moving? And I like to point the feet. I feel the energy all the way down the leg then. You don't have to. You can relax the feet if that feels more normal. And down we go. Okay, a couple more. Inhale to prepare, band on. Exhale, lengthen, and we lift maybe. If we're too wobbly, then keep it down on the mat for now. Okay. Focus. Is your belly button in the center of the mat? Looking down. We don't want it to move. We don't want it to sway. Inhale. Exhale. Slide. So those high levels, we start to introduce lifting the opposite arm off the mat. Now you might not want to try that today, but feel the difference. Slide away, lift. And if you don't want to lift it off, just think about it. Could could you? Are we pushing too much effort down into both palms? Is it possible to release it at all and take it out? Maybe not just yet, but that's what we build up to. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Shoulders and hips square. Lift. Back is nice and straight. Hold it here. Or maybe extend. 3, 2, 1. And in we go. Okay, inhaling, nearly there. Exhaling, we slide along the floor. We hold it there. Or we lift slightly. And we remove if we can. And the body will be going a little bit crazy now. And down. Not as easy as it looks, is it? Inhale. Exhale, slide. It means that you are using the Pilates technique if this feels difficult. Okay, so it should always feel challenging. Okay, sorry today's wrists. We just want to do a nice stretch here. So let's tuck the toes under. One of my favourites. Engage your core. As you exhale, we lift. Now if you can't get into this position just yet, half. Okay? Look to the knees if you can. And then can we control it down? Relax if the body is telling you it needs a break, or one more. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, push your energy up. Good. You'll notice my heels are not down, it doesn't matter. And control all the way down. Relax there. And this time when we dolphin, maybe take the knees just a little bit wider to the edge of your mat. And see if you can come down. There we go, it's a good stretch. Fingertips forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And out we come. Shoulders back, head lifted. Great work. Okay. Before we roll down, we're going to do an exercise called the saw. Okay, so sit nice and tall. There we go, let's move everything out of the way. So the legs are in a V position here. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my posture now, but you stay where you are. So it's really going to stretch down here as we go, okay? So, if you are stacked, make sure we are stacked. So this might feel easier, but can we get that pelvis level, as if you're sitting against a brick wall there, shoulders down, arms out. There we go, that might be enough. If it's really tight, we can lift the knees up a little bit, or you could actually sit on something, a little block or a pillow to raise you up there. Okay. Can you put your band on for me? Inhale to prepare. As we exhale, we're just going to turn here. Little finger. Back arms lifted. Feel that stretch, or even saw forward maybe. Just very gently there. Inhale up. Good posture. Good. Exhale. Saw. 3, 2. Back arm lifted. 1. Inhale. Good posture. Exhale. Forward, maybe a little closer towards the toes. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, tall. and we just tuck the pelvis under. So you can see I rolled back just slightly there. So I can bring the feet onto tiptoe. Instead of them being pushed down, I tucked the pelvis under, hands behind those legs. And then maybe we also lift them up. Focus on your core. There we go, in balance. Shoulders down. If this feels too much, I want you to bring one foot onto the mat. Okay? Have a play with it. You can go down, lift one up, down, the other up. Or you could lift both. So it really does depend on how strong your core is to start with. There we go. Keep breathing, keep holding your yoga boat. Maybe see if you can let go. Because our hands are here, but what we don't want is this. We don't want to be pulling. We don't want the posture to give. We want that good. Lengthen the spine. Hands are just placed here. Think of them just being placed instead of holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring one foot down, followed by the other, and a leg forward. There we go. Okay, so to roll down, if you do have a band at home, you can use it right now. If you don't worry, we can do it without. Okay, so if you do have one, keep it nice and thick around the feet. Keep your feet flexed and heels into the mat. Sit tall. If you don't have one, just bear with me a second. Still sit tall with that good posture. There we go. Shoulders down. We have a little bit of band back here. Inhale to prepare. As we exhale again, we're going to tuck that pelvis under. And we're going to head on down a little bit. This is your level 1. So you should feel it there. We don't want the heels to lift. And if you think, I can't really feel that, a little lower, but not too much. Remember, this is beginner. We are trying to get that core used to this. And up we come. Inhale, sit tall. As we exhale, we tuck under and we roll. So keep going. There we go. If you don't have the band, arms long and straight. Inhale. Exhale, we tuck under and we go. Level 1 is there. So not too far, but you might feel it straight away. Level 2 is there. Oh, you can see my core shaking. So yes, it's a little bit more challenging without the band and the lift. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your heels glued into the floor. So again, it's that rounding of the spine. We start with good posture here. And then we tuck under, we roll down the spine so it's nice and safe. And you'll see mine is very shaky this morning. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck under, roll. Control your breathing. 3, 2, 1. And lift. There we go. So even those small exercises really do work. Okay, so for the final little bit, let's get you down on the floor. Bands away. Here we go. And let's have a little sit tall here. As we roll all the way down. Hands behind the backs of the legs there. All the way. And relax. Okay, so now we're down here. We might want to use a pillow or a little block for the head. And just make sure that with your first few weeks of practice, you might need a chair to get down safely, and that's okay. There we go. So feet hip width apart, length through your spine. And breathe. And I want you to focus on your core muscles just the same. Your pelvis likes to move, especially when we lay down. It does like to arch very slightly. So let's draw it down so the pelvis is level. And if you want to, we can just make make sure we put a little diamond shape, index finger and thumb, on the tummy there. And we don't want it tilting one way or the other. The diamond wants to be level. There we go. And then if your band is on, those muscles are really going to work hard to maintain that neutral spine now. And you still have your piece of string lengthening there. There we go. Shoulders are relaxed then. And breathe from your upper body. Inhale, exhale, just the same. Focus the mind. Effort here. And no energy in those feet. And in theory, we are working the core right now. But let's see if we can slide a leg along the floor and lift it while holding on to this posture here. Okay, so we don't want the pelvis to tilt forward as we move. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we slide a leg and we lift the leg. Inhale. Exhale, slide the leg away. The rest of the body stays stable. There we go. This is your one leg stretch. Beginner level. There we go. Inhale, exhale. And lift. Inhale, exhale. And lift. There we go. So let's feel the difference here. Just to lift a leg to what I call coffee table pose. A nice 90-degree angle there. We feel it working here. Let's hold it there. Shoulders relaxed. And we place it down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Coffee table lift. There we go. So again, these exercises are only going to work if you make sure you have your technique in place. Without that, inhale, exhale. We don't target here. We might be doing it with bad posture, which is going to put strain on the back. So really focus the mind. Exhale down. Place it with control. Inhale. Exhale, lift. There we go. Okay, what about these arms then? They should be relaxed. We don't want them pushing into the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Keep that flow going for me. Inhale, up. Just be careful we don't arch into our backs as we take the arm back. If you feel there is a little bit of movement going on, inhale up. And don't take it very far back. Hold it here, look. Here, or it could even be there. This is going to be much more challenging. Hold on to your good posture. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen. Body stays still. And lower. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale up. And down. There we go. Relax. So there is quite a lot you can do just from this pose here. Remember, your piece of string is still there. Take the block away if it feels awkward for you. Apple under the chin. What we don't want is this. Okay, so keep this distance here. And let's see if we can lift one leg back up. Okay, so if that feels enough for you, just close your eyes and focus here. If you can feel it working, then that's your level. Inhale, exhale. Or maybe we can lift up here. That's where we start to feel it. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wax down, relax, and lower. Okay, inhaling to prepare. Exhaling, we lift. We focus our mind here. These muscles eventually we see if we can peel the second leg up. But for now, we keep one down and we concentrate right through our core. There we go. This increases the level. Just to give you an idea of your 100 level 2. And we always control the movements. One foot down, the other. And we relax. There we go. So if we used to bring the heels in a little closer, remove your block. Relax those arms. Engage your core. But now let's peel up so we feel the energy in the legs and hopefully in the glutes as we lift into bridge. And then we roll down the spine, always rolling down our spines. Inhale to prepare. Exhale all the way up. Relax your arms. Slowly lower. Inhale, band on. Exhale, up we go. Peeling, peeling, peeling. There we are. Back straight. It is a ramp position. No arching. Energy through the glutes. It's nice and safe. Arms are relaxed. Or maybe we can take them away. There we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Roll down. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling, we go up. Arms maybe. And stretch back. There we go. It's nice just to lengthen, especially towards the end of your Pilates. Inhale up. Exhale, we roll. There we go. Slowly. 3, 2, 1. Let's lengthen those legs. Arms up and just stretch them slightly back, holding onto that good neutral spine. Exhale, there we go. Okay, so to finish us off today, let's bring those fingertips up high and now. To prepare, exhale, look to your toes. Focus forward. Inhale, arms come up, but you're still looking in the same direction. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Holding. The arms move, but you don't. There. And slowly roll. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Hold it there. Your next level would be there and over. And that is why I'm getting you to hold it here for now. Holding up the strength slowly. Inhale up. Exhale back with control. One more for good look then. Inhale, we lift those arms. Exhale brings you forward. Have a go if you can, all the way. You're holding it here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lay down and relax. There we go. Taking those arms out, let's bring the feet back on the mat together. Still keep your core strong, even on a stretch, and take the knees slightly away from you. Inhale through your center, exhale away. Keeping your shoulder blades on the mat. Inhale up. Exhale. So even on a nice side stretch, use your core first. Keeps your posture good. Exhale. And there we are. Okay. So just take a moment now. A couple of deep breaths in and out. Let's just turn onto your side and join us in seated into beginner Pilates, and once you understand the technique, then you can try and make the videos